Welcome back to the channel. This is NSKIN and you already know. And if you don't, you need to subscribe. Alright, so we're starting off with a lip scrub. You guys can already tell by the title of the video. Today we are taking care of lips. Okay, so we're starting off with a lip scrub first, and then later on in the video I'll be doing my own lip wax. This will be my first time getting my lip wax, and then also my first time ever waxing my lip, period. So I figured you guys should experience it with me. But as I'm working this lip scrub into my lips, I'm just taking a pea-sized amount and scrubbing it all over my lips for a generous amount of time. The scrub I'm using is Cookie Dough by Lush. It is a lip scrub and it is made out of castor sugar, jojoba oil, there's some shea butter, some almond oil in here, and also it tastes pretty good. Not gonna say that I ate the lip scrub after it. That is on the instructions though, that you can lick off the excess scrub, but I prefer to just wipe it off with either a towel, a rag, or something just to get it off. So continuing to scrub my lips right now, making sure I get all the nooks and crannies because it has been a while for me and this is why we're doing it. So as I'm wiping it off, just trying to get all the excess off and make sure it's clear. I did the scrub first before the lip wax because what I don't want is to wax my lip first and then do a lip scrub, because sugar shouldn't be around pores that are open, because there's just a possibility of infection or just irritation, right? So now we're going in with my wax. I'm using the same wax I did in my last video. If you have not all seen that, you need to go and check it out, okay? Putting that wax all over the top part of my lip. I'm gonna split the top part of my lip in two sections. So I'm gonna do one side and then I'm gonna go back and do the other. So I start within right under my nose and I go all the way to the corner of my mouth, and that way you're covering that whole section of your upper lip, right? The wax dries fast, thank God. And so now after I created my lip, I let it stay there for a few seconds and then we go ahead and peel it off. Now I wasn't expecting that. Like, I thought it really wouldn't hurt too much, but that kind of stung. And remind you now, this is my first lip wax ever, so just keep that in mind. But there's the hair, and I was a little bit disgusted, like, wow, I can't believe that was for me. So we're gonna move on. We're going to the other side of the lip scrub. We're going to the other side of my lip, doing the exact same thing. Just making sure I'm covering enough of my upper lip area. So from right under the left side of my nose all the way down to the left side of the corner of my lip. I'm going to get the wax, let it dry off a little bit, and you know what I'm saying, me just playing around. I'm letting it dry off a little bit. Make sure you pull your skin taunt while you're doing this process, because if not, you're not really maximizing the amount of hair you could be removing if you don't pull your skin taunt. So as I'm pulling the skin taunt, yeah, I ripped that one off, and I feel like that one was the most painful out of the two. And then look at all that hair, y'all. I was really disappointed. I don't know. It was just not cute. And I was like, oh my God. One more time. I'm getting ready to go back across that whole area that I kind of split in half above my lip, just to make sure I cover that entire area as well, just to make sure I'm covering all the bases. It seemed like the wax was just trying to give me trouble here, but we let that sit for a few seconds, and I'm touching it just to feel the temperature of the wax. You still want it to be a little bit hot, but not too hot, and you don't want it to be cold. So then I rip that off. I get a little bit of hair from that one, not too much, and hold some pressure. Remember, after every time you rip, you want to hold pressure down on the area so it doesn't just sting. So now I'm taking some jojoba oil and I'm patting that into my skin. I don't necessarily want to rub it, but I mean, your prerogative, girl. Do what you want to do. After I work in that jojoba oil, I'm now going in with some Aquaphor. I use Aquaphor on my lips more than anything else. I told y'all I used to be a Carmex girl, but no, I'm not that anymore because Carmex is gasoline in a tube. So don't do that. But I use the Aquaphor because it promotes healing in the deeper layers of your lip. So that is what the upper lip looks like. Now I can do a kissy face and you won't really see like a dark area. Makeup application is going to be a lot smoother as well. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.